Assalamualaikum, Mr. Iqmal, and my name is SYUHADAH binti Muhammad FAKHRURAZI.
Assalamualaikum to Sir Iqmal. My name is Aqilah binti SHAHARUDDIN.
So today we will be presenting about the usage of gadgets among students. The purpose of our presentation today is to explore how students are using digital gadgets in their daily lives. Specifically, we want to show how much time students spend on their device and what they use them for, whether it's for studying, communicating with friends and teachers, or for entertainment. By sharing this information, we hope to highlight the increasing role of technology in student life and encourage more balanced and productive gadget usage among students. So, we have extensively researched this topic, and as someone who has relied on digital gadgets for years, we have seen firsthand how they shape our daily routines. This experience sparked our interest in how gadgets influence students' lives. Together, we aim to shed light on the growing dependence of students on digital devices and the increasing role of technology in education and everyday life. To begin, we will explore how gadget usage among students has evolved in recent years, especially during and after the pandemic. The shift to online learning, increased screen time, and digital integration in academic activities have significantly impacted students' habits and productivity. Our focus today is on understanding how much time students spend on gadgets and the main reasons behind their usage, such as studying, communication, or entertainment.
Before we start, I wonder, have you ever picked up your phone to reply to one message and then suddenly 2 hours have passed? That happened to me more times than I can count. One day, during the semester break, I decided to track how I was spending my time. I thought I was being productive, answering emails, replying to friends, and maybe watching one or two videos. By the end of the day, I checked my screen time. It was almost 10 hours, and I was shocked at me the most. I hadn't done a single academic task. The moment made me realize just how much time gadget takes from us. Sometimes, without us even noticing, it made me curious. Are other students facing the same thing? Are we using gadget wisely or are they using us? Because of the experience, we are here today to explore how gadgets are being used by the student.
Over the past few years, we have seen a major shift in how students use digital gadgets. With the rise of online learning and rapid advancements in technology, gadgets like smartphones, laptops, and tablets have become an essential part of student life, not just for studying but also for communication and entertainment. This growing dependence on digital devices was especially clear during the pandemic, when many students had to rely on gadgets to attend virtual classes and complete assignments. Even after returning to normal routines, this trend has continued, showing how deeply technology is now embedded in education and everyday activities.
So next, for the central idea, we'll be exploring how students use gadgets in their daily life by looking at the two main things. First, what type of gadget students are using? Are they using smartphone, laptop, tablets, or are they going to the internet service center? And second, what students are using this gadget for? Whether it for studying, doing assignment, communicating with others, or just for entertainment. By understanding both the device student using and the purpose behind their using, we will get a clearer picture of how technology affects student learning, communication, and everyday routines. What students mostly use gadget for? Alright, let's take a look at our first chart, a bar chart that shows what students use their gadget for. Looking at the data, the most popular use at 35% is taking pictures or recording video for assignment. This shows that a lot of students are getting creative with their works, using cameras and video instead of just writing essay. Next up, we have uploading class materials, which make up 25%. This could be things like posting homework on Google Classroom or sharing slides in a group chat. Then 20% of students mainly use a gadget to communicate with friends or teacher, which makes sense, especially when working on the group assignment. Lastly, the last two smaller group is 50% and 5% shows the use gadget to search for information and for other tasks. So overall, This chart shows that students are learning more towards visuals and interactive learning instead of just reading or writing. It shows how gadgets are changing the way students learn. It's no longer just about books and paper, but also about videos, photos, and quick communications.
Now, let's take a look at the second chart, which is a pie chart showing the types of gadgets students use the most when doing their academic work. As we can see, the largest portion, 15%, represents students who use internet service centers. This suggests that many students may not have personal device at home and rely on public facilities to complete their assignments. Next, we have smartphones at 33%. This shows that mobile phones are the second most common tool for academic tasks, likely because they are more affordable and accessible. Surprisingly, only 17% of students use laptops or desktops, even though they are more suitable for typing and handling academic work. This low number may reflect cost barriers or a preference for more portable devices.
To sum it up, our finding shows how deeply gadgets are being part of our daily life as students, from assignments to communication, and even relaxations. However, while gadget makes our life more convenient, we must also be aware of the potential downside. Do you know that spending too much time on screen can lead to several problems? Besides, it can also distract us. These distractions can really affect our focus, productivity, and even our mental health. But there is a few simple strategies that we can do to control our gadget. Firstly is set daily screen time limits. Then we can use productivity apps like Forest or Pomodoro. And lastly is take regular breaks to rest your eyes and mind. At the end, gadgets themselves is not the problem. It's all about how we use them. If we use technology the right way, it can help us learn better, stay connected, and reach our goals. So, let's be smart with our screen. Use gadgets to help you, not distract you. That's all from us. We hope this presentation gave you something to think about the next time you pick up your gadget. Thank you for your attention.